Hello, welcome back to Snekburd. Last episode we struggled with question mark 24 question mark again. Honestly, I don't know if I should keep doing this. Like, I feel like I've already run through most of the possibilities. I yeah, I don't think I'm really gonna try and do this anymore. Because, I mean, what is the point, honestly, if I can't solve this? Ah, jeez, yeah. Like, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be a lot of cycling over and over and over. It's just gonna be cycling. I was gonna keep trying to do the same thing over and over again. Cause, jeez. Yeah, I mean, the best I have so far is something like this. I'm not sure. I feel like I have the pieces to make the puzzle fit. I just don't know what the pieces are. Okay. I was gonna like try and replicate my previous solution with a couple changes just to make sure things sort of like fit. So like, I want this sort of deal, right? Almost. Like I sort of want this. The reason why is so that green can like wrap around itself. And actually like this well, I don't know how red is going to wrap around itself. I don't know how red is going to escape like that. It doesn't really look possible for red to escape. I don't know how green would like escape from here either. It's almost like I have to be lifted up or something. Okay. I don't really have much of a good idea for this. So like, I was pretty obsessed with the idea of blue, I don't know, I think I was obsessed with the idea of blue doing this sort of thing. Like, blue being one longer seems useful, but maybe not. So like, this looks okay. So the idea that I wanted was just to give it enough space, right? I don't know if this is really a good idea or not, but I'm not sure if this gives me enough space to work with. I think it might give me enough space to work with, honestly. So like, if I wrapped around like this, I might actually be able to like do something like that. The goal is to sort of do this, and then be able to be pushed up. I don't think I want to be. I don't think I want to be this low though. Like, the unfortunate thing is red can't actually get up onto green's body here. Unless adjustments were made. I guess adjustments can theoretically be made, but the goal was sort of like to lift this up. I mean, yeah, it's not really doing much now. Because once this happens, we fall. I was thinking of like... that kind of falls really fit. Yeah, I'm not gonna try doing this. I think I'm kind of gonna give up on that for now. We have more puzzles to go through. This feels very reminiscent of when I first entered the Cloud Island. I kind of wanted to give up really hard, like around the early 20s. And then I said I would hammer down, I would try to hammer down a couple in one of the episodes, and solving some of the puzzles gave me enough motivation to keep going. This feels very reminiscent, but I am really still not sure if I will solve more. I guess we'll just keep looking. 35 was the elevator level, I think. Yeah, I kind of honestly forgot the solution to this. Let's hope we don't actually need to know the solution to solve 35 question mark. But yeah, it's... Is it the exact same but with one more fruit? Oh crap, I think it is. It's a bunch of 4x3, 4x3 elevator. 4x3, 4x3 elevator, yeah. It's the exact same. The stones are now in a different orientation though. But I think the general idea was that this made an elevator that works. The problem is that I can't really survive doing this. Because actually entering this place kinda immediately gets you stuck. The idea is if you can't you're never gonna like have your tail be unstuck. So your tail is going to be holding up that forever. And there's no way to actually let your tail go. I suppose maybe... Does this actually also work? Oh, this also works. Yeah, I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I do notice that if I ate all the fruits, my total length would be 11. Which, to allow for a good enough fall, basically requires a 2 length to be stowed away here. I'm wondering if it's ever possible for a 1 length to eat and then leave, but I think the answer is no. I think it has to be a 4 length at minimum to eat and leave. And then like for you, it's also a 4 length, I guess. I don't quite really understand this. I mean, I can do some funny things, but not quite anything too useful. If I did eat all 8 at once, it would have to be the red bird because you can only have a maximum size of 9. But to be fair, a maximum size of 9 also doesn't feel very doesn't feel very good because how are you gonna have a size of 9 fit into a 3x3 and survive and be able to escape? I mean, I guess it's possible. It's not that difficult actually. It's like if I could do that, I can sort of like, yeah, I can sort of like draw here. I can leave. Not through the bottom though. I can only leave through the top, which means I have to enter from the bottom. What? That doesn't feel very right. I don't know. It's like I can eat this. I can't really leave anymore at this point. So like, yeah, we are kind of a little bit screwed here. I can't fall. Like, if I tried to deposit Greenbird in here, then there's no upward pushing force anymore. Okay. So like, this solution probably also doesn't work. There's no upward pushing force available either. So like, okay, I think the questions that I'm going to ask now. Who eats the fruits? Are all fruits eaten by the same bird? I mean, okay, so is it possible to sequence break and get out of the elevator? Yes, by doing so. But this doesn't give me much progress. Can't do this here in opposite direction because if I tried to do that, yeah. It looks like the general idea might be to get Redbird in, somehow get Greenbird out of the elevator at this point. Yeah, I don't know. If I were to get something out of the elevator, right, it would have to be below, like downwards. The reason why is because if you're on top of the elevator, there's just no way to escape after the elevator falls back down to the ground. Yeah. I think what I had in the original solution was it was a flying bird that was stuck in here. Do you think this works? No, it doesn't. Not even if I could somehow like, if I could do this sequence break, like, yeah, this doesn't sequence break. again, sequence break is available here, but because I'm above the elevator, there's no way to escape. There's just no way to escape. So if I want a sequence break, it has to be below the elevator, which means here, like a transfer from here to here, which doesn't seem, you know, easy at all, if even possible. Maybe with a longer bird, the answer is yes. There is a pretty convincing reason why I don't think the fruits are eaten separately. I think all fruits are eaten by red. And the reason is, otherwise, a snake will be of length 10 and above. Okay, the case where green eats all the fruit is you get a snake of length 10. And that snake cannot fit in the elevator. Which means it has to do a sequence break. But any sequence break, again, above the elevator will fail. And we know that a sequence break cannot occur below the elevator once you hit this area. So like this length of 10 just cannot get the elevator to fall. Like, yeah, I just cannot. So no. Just something I wanted to test out. So, okay, the next question is, what if they ate separately? So, like, assume you have 4 fruits eaten by one bird and 4 fruits eaten by the other. Why would that fail? And the reason is, I think, because you again need a sequence break. You need another elevator. You need another elevator break, because you can't fit both birds into the elevator at that point. So, the idea is that if you have a length 5 and a length 6, you definitely can't fit a total of 11 into the elevator of size 9. Meaning that one of the birds has to escape. The only way a bird can escape is if it took this thing down here. I think. That's what I think anyway. So it really kind of makes me inclined to think that it's the green bird that fits in here. Red bird gets up there on its own. I don't even know how it's gonna do that. Like, maybe it's in waves, right? No, but the idea is that if I did want to access this area, then I cannot access the fruits, and vice versa. So what that then means is, if there were like green hiding in this alcove, well, what green could do is hold up the elevator. So like, if it could get a way for the elevator to move up by 1 at this point, green could get in here maybe and hold up the elevator. Kind of feels like the same problem here though. Like, if I try to do something similar here, you get the exact same problem. Why is that? Because of this gap down there. Okay, what if I did it the other way? If I did it the other way around, then we kind of just fail because yeah. Okay, so, okay, let's try something else. Let's try this. I want this to be a bit higher. Actually, can I actually make this a bit higher? Doesn't look very higher makeable. I guess if I did this instead. Yeah, okay, so I want to do it somewhere else. Okay, let's do it here. Maybe a little lower. What was I planning on doing? Actually, I have no idea what I'm planning on doing. It's like, I want to go down here, but it's clearly not possible. Like, I kind of want to hook on here, but there's nothing to hook onto once red leaves. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. If I went any higher, then, like, even if I could create a hook with those fruits, I can't actually get down here. Okay. wonder how good of a sequence break I can sort of like produce. The sequence break is this is too high for an escape. This falls, just doesn't work. If this happened, I guess you could fall. I guess this could work, but you just can't get the elevator up anymore. If I did something else, I just can't leave. Like, yeah, I just can't leave. So that's why I really want to do this and then be able to push up from here. Like if this were 2 higher, then Redbird can actually get in and eat and maybe even come out. But like, can it actually come out? I don't know about that. Like to actually come out, this might have to happen. You might have to like allow Red to go 1 full round. So like you might have to do this. And then, you know, there's some obvious problems with that. Some obvious problems with that. I don't think I can do a swap, right? I don't think I have enough space to do a swap here. Yeah. I wonder though, like, maybe the goal is to kind of get. I don't know if that's good or not. It's like, is there any benefit to having Red eat some number of fruits? Maybe? Like, I can fall now. I can't push this block up anymore, unless I can. Unless there's some strange world in which I can. I mean, it's possible. I think it's entirely possible, actually. Okay, there might have to be a better way of doing this. Actually, no, I don't think there is. I think I have to do this. So, like, is there a certain height at which that push becomes good? Like, I can do this. Look at that. That's interesting. Maybe. I don't really know if it is. But, like, the main reason why this works is I can sort of prop myself on the ground here. If I kind of just went back, I would just, like, start losing ground again. I feel like green shouldn't do this. Green... Yeah, green can stay in the box, I guess. Is that gonna help you here? Maybe? Maybe there's some way that... Yeah, maybe there is some way where... Oh, okay. Yeah, there might be some way where I can... Is there some way I can sequence break here? Looks unlikely. Looks very unlikely. Super duper iffy. This looks kind of good though. I think like any shorter and I would kind of lose the ability to do stuff. So like while I would have a lot more maneuverability, I don't have the height to push things around. Although maybe I would still have the height to push things around. I would never know. It definitely doesn't look like it though. And with like a much greater height, then things get stuck. So that's kind of a trade-off that I have to like deal with. I guess this gives me a bit more... This does not give me a bit more room. That did not help. in the slightest. Oh, that looked very interesting. What the heck am I doing? I still haven't answered the question as to like how exactly these fruits are eaten. Although I'm pretty sure it's Red eating every fruit. Then now comes the question as to if Red eats all the fruits at once, or if Red eats them in a certain order, or like if Red, you know, eats a bit first and then more and more after that. Right now, eating 4 fruits seems to have gotten us the most progress. Not by greed. You know, simply because we can do stuff like this. I don't know if I should keep chasing this though. Just like, this looks good, but not that good. I still want to keep the idea of depositing a snake here. So that a 9-length snake can get up here, eat everything, and then come back down. If that is the ultimate goal, there are a couple problems. The first being, how is an entrance and exit point going to work out? Like, if this is the entrance point, the top left, the exit point is gonna have to be at the bottom right, which, as you can see, if we fall down there, it's not gonna be able to escape. So like, the entrance point has to be at the bottom left, so the exit is at the top left. Which is maybe doable. I don't know how it would be doable though. It kinda doesn't look very doable to me. Now, there's no way a sequence break is ever required, right? I mean, it's possible though. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about doing the sequence break thing now. Like, you eat some fruits first, you escape, you can somehow sneak down to below the block? I don't know how you do that. Although this seems good, like if I could push it up 1 higher. I don't know how I do that though. What kind of shape would be able to prop you up? I kind of forgot what I was doing. What was I doing again? Ah, jeez. Yeah, what am I doing? Wait, hold on. What am I trying to accomplish here? Am I trying to get... I'm trying to get Greenbird up there, right? Yeah, I'm trying to get Greenbird up there. Which... requires something like... this? And upward push? Almost, but then I fall. But it's almost like if I had a bit more height here. Okay. So like, I kind of want... will pushing up here even be possible? I can't push up here because my tail's in the way. Oh my goodness, I can do that. Yeah, we do kind of have another problem after that. It's false. Which is that I kind of still want green to be... Oh, I want it to be held up a bit more. I don't know if that's doable though. I don't know if that's doable. Not really. I want green to get up there, but the problem is that I also want to be able to push this upwards. Which, you know, doesn't really seem doable right now. Okay, hold on, I gotta like wrap myself around this way. How do I do this? Like that. So I kinda want this, maybe? But again, I can't push up. I still can't push up. If I could push up, I mean, green being up there is still broken. Green just, nothing can be up there, above the elevator. However, if green got in there and like red managed to push the elevator all the way up, green would get back inside the elevator, and then things could get interesting. Right? Yeah. You could get back into the elevator. Okay. Can a really short bird do this? Could a, like if I use a 3 bird instead of a 5 bird, could that maybe work out? I don't know. But the idea is for Red to get in here. For Red to get inside. So how do I get you up here? I should do this. That doesn't look good. So I wanted this, and I'll push up like that. Oh, like I don't know what I want anymore. This looked like the best I could have done. But like, I thought we're a bit stuck now, aren't we? Are we a bit stuck? It looks like we're stuck. Unless I went back. Ooh, what if I did this? Okay. I could probably pull off something like pretty elaborate. Okay, I want to do this. That push is not good enough though. Like this push looks like the best possible push I can do to lift the block up, but I can't push right here because, you know, red is in the way. If I try to leave, this just doesn't work. It's like this should have worked a long time ago. If somehow I was able to get a little bit of space here. But no. If this were to be pulled off, this should have been pulled off a long time ago. Okay. So like, why do I even want to reverse the... Why do I even want to reverse Greenbird anyway? So that Greenbird, what, stays inside the elevator? I don't know. I mean, yeah, you can do this. I kind of broke the... Yeah, I broke this again. I broke it in the exact same way. I want to push up one more time, but I can't. It's like very little way to actually save myself at this point. Like... I just want to get under this thing, man. Like... I don't think I can, though. Maybe there is really no legitimate way to get this block. To get under the block. Maybe there really just isn't. I mean, okay, how would I... If, let's say, red were the one instead of green to hold things up. How would that work out? Could that even work out? I mean, I was thinking it would work out, but I don't think it, maybe it doesn't. Like this? Almost. I feel like I went a bit too far here. I mean, this is kind of awkward, isn't it? Green is completely stuck. Green couldn't get in here. Yeah. I mean, I do have other options, I think. But like a lot of them, no, I don't have a lot of other options. Like all of these prevent me from being able to push something upwards here. So the best I can do is stand here and push something upwards like that. But the problem is that in doing so, I'm never going to be able to actually get the block off the ground. Whereas if I manage to somehow use this block to my advantage, I would be able to do that. Is that reason for saying a 7 is necessary? Do I even have space as a 7? It looks barely workable, honestly. I don't know how I managed to get here, but I guess I did. I do that. Doesn't really help. I don't think I'm getting much progress doing this. 7? I mean, I could always grab some and then leave. It's a little bit challenging to try and do that, though. However, the idea of doing this makes me think that, yeah, I guess it's technically possible to have snakes that are not just 1 length or 2 length. You could have a 4 and a 7. Because... yeah, maybe we still do want to keep one that's floating. Or else I can't really leave like this. Like, if I do this, I can't really push thing 1 up anymore. Like, I might still be able to push up 1 up here. I don't know if I'll be able to even leave if I do that. Yeah. I suppose I can... I suppose if I... okay, I suppose if I... if I went like this and I leave like that, which kind of requires... okay, let's go all the way back down. It requires a push like so, like... like that? Almost like that, almost like that. I think like this is what I want, right? So I can do this. And I push up. And now... now red is underneath. Is that useful? I've still separated them a bit much. And like, there's really no way to actually gain any height here. But the interesting thing is I can do fancy things. I haven't really, like, questioned the usefulness of this, but... yeah, I mean, red is really quite useless without its, you know, pushing force. And there's no way to really break the sequence by going above now. Right? Unless I fit myself in here. But yeah, there's no way to go above that anymore. There's no way. So like, okay, what if... also, that's not even what I want. It's more like I want red to go up there, don't I? So like, what do I want now? Do I want... but I can't gain height like this, so... it's not really possible to get green in there, right? I want green to be underneath to push upwards. Is that even possible? Maybe with a longer... No, a longer snake won't... Like, it's about principle at this point. I don't think it's actually possible at all. How am I saying principle? I don't know. I can get quite some height doing this though. I just lose a lot of height trying to do this. Okay, it's like this. This. Okay, this is how I gain height as a 4 length. I don't have a 6 length can gain height. I think the answer is yes, but I'm not very certain about it. So this falls, which means that now, you know, this red bird can't actually do anything anymore. I don't suppose I was able to hold on to this while red bird... Well, I suppose I might have been able to hold on to this while red bird gets its food. I suppose you might also need to, like, do this kind of stuff. The problem is that if both birds are in the elevator at once, it's just gonna be too squeezy. One of the birds has to sequence break on purpose. Preferably below. Like, we just have to get one of the birds below. Ideally, green bird. I managed to get red bird below the elevator, but not green bird yet. The reason why is because for green bird to do this, the elevator has to be at least this high for green bird to slip underneath. And if that were the case, the elevator would need to be held at this height by a red bird, which just doesn't seem possible. Although I'm thinking, okay, hold on. A 3-length bird could do something special, right? And we do have enough space to get... Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. So how will I do this? I want to be able to hook on like so. I want you to get in here without falling though. How did I do this length 2? It's like this, but once I push, you just fall in. So like, okay, so I wanted something like this. Like this? No. Okay, I think I want something like this, so that, yeah, this will fall. Yeah, but there's no space underneath my body anymore. It's not really what I want, is it? Yeah, the problem is that because Red's body doesn't leave that spot. Okay, so the goal now is to get a 3-length bird. Somehow. Okay. Let's see if I can pull that off. 3-length bird, 3-length bird, 3-length bird. That just fails. Unless somehow this can be saved, which I don't think it can. Like this just falls. Ah. How did I ever get here? Why is it so hard to get a length of 3? It's like, okay, because Red has to extend its entire body in here to eat something. Green needs to hold the thing up at some point. So like, this looks necessary. It just feels impossible after this because if there must have been a hook, like unless Red's Unless red can be flipped here. Which I don't think is possible either. Like, I have managed to make it so that red goes underneath. I don't actually quite remember how. I think it looked like a little like this. Yeah, it looked a little like this. So now red is underneath, but yeah, the thing can't fall. And even if it could, if I reset, I made it so that we started off as a length of 3. Then length of 4 becomes very hard to obtain by green, right? Yeah, I think length of 4 by green is very hard to obtain after this point. So, like, I mean, the reason why a length of 4 was easy to obtain in the first place is because red can hold things up without obstructing the way. But if I try to actually do it, so now, yeah, now it's a problem. But why is a 3 so important? Actually, yeah, maybe let's try just a 3 then. Actually, was a 3 possible? So how do I get a 5 to work out? I got it to work out like that. So a 3 should be able to work out like this. The reason why a 3 was so special is if I could just get enough height to get a 3 into that crevice in here. Oh, I love you can sort of do this. But if you spam up enough, the animation actually holds for a lot longer than you look at that. I can hold up and like... Oh, okay. But I can barely gain any height here. I need at least a length of 5 to gain height. Because like at this point, could I Okay, let's change things up again. With a length of 4, why did I say it was important to have a height of 3? Because of this, right? Yeah, okay, so I guess I should probably try and explain myself. The reason why I want the length of 3 is because after... If I had an L shape, maybe a length of 4 is also fine. If I had an L shape here... Okay, how do I do this? I need to be a bit higher. If I had an L shape here... Jeez. If I had an L shape here, the way I could do this is I could leave, you could push up like this, and then get in. So a length 3 would be fine for that, perfectly. I mean, so would other lengths, but if I wanted green to be down here and not red, that might be a problem. I want a decently long bird to get in here. The reason why is so I can fit this in here, something pushes up. Then whatever bird's in the elevator eats the rest of the fruit, comes back into the hole. Yeah, so like that's kind of the idea that I want to grab at. The problem is that how do I get this L shape with a bird that isn't a flying bird? So like, what I managed to get at was something like this, right? Is it ever possible for both birds to gain length here? I want to know that. Is it possible? It might not be, actually. It might not be. But that feels very... that feels like a decently clean solution. I just don't know if it's possible or not. Length 3 feels okay, but length 3 is not the best. It is the problem is that length 3 just cannot get in. Like, there's still other things I haven't tried, I guess. Flipping this around, this doesn't really help. Doesn't really help at all. I mean, I've never tried length 6, I guess. But I don't really see how length 6 could do anything. In fact, length 6 is very stuck in terms of gaining height. Jeez, I don't know. Like, how useful is this? How useful is this, really? A slightly higher platform. It's just too high. It's not that much higher at all. Yeah, I don't think it's useful. It doesn't look useful. Yeah, I don't think it's useful. Alright. I don't think I have it. I don't think I could even begin to have it. Like, there are other things I could try. Right? Like, in theory I could do this. If I could get Greenbird to get on to Redbird at this point, it might be good. I'm not sure if I can. Because at some point I need to look like this. Or like this. And then I don't know how Green is going to get up here. But it looks interesting. So I want to push up here. It's like pushing up is pointless. Yeah, doing that is also pointless. It's like, what is the... How would I get green? How would I get... I don't think it's possible. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't think I should worry about this anymore. Like, yeah, do I even continue this game? This game is kind of just... I don't know. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll probably do one more episode where I look at the other two levels, but if I really don't get any progress, I think I'm just gonna end the series at episode 40. Yeah, it just feels like too much effort, and I don't think I have the brain power to do this. So yeah, I guess this is gonna be it for this episode for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.